It looks like Dogecoin could pump really big in the next 24 hours. We'll look at all the reasons behind it in this video. Hello guys, and welcome back to Crypto Fire, where we talk about Dogecoin, cryptocurrency, and investing. Let's look at the charts for a minute. So, Doge is up by 10% in the 24-hour chart. And this is significant because this happened while other major coins like Bitcoin and ETH were consolidating. Now, here's the big news from today that could lead to massive pumps tomorrow. It was pretty surprising that one of the most secure centralized services got hacked by a youngster. And something like this is going to give a huge pump to Doge and other cryptos because they function in a decentralized ecosystem. We've been hearing many people and government officials criticizing cryptos for this reason, and now this is going to prove to be a massive catalyst for them this week. It'll also bring those people into Dogecoin who've been waiting for the Facebook deem to come out. It was supposed to be a big project and people were anticipating that it'll be safer than crypto. But now, I think it's clear to everyone that cryptos like Dogecoin are here to stay. Another thing that I want to talk about is Dogecoin is going to be made available to purchase all sorts of things to millions of people. So far, we have Verifone and BitPay, two companies that have around 46 million clients and are planning to roll out this feature. And something like this will allow you to utilize any crypto, including Dogecoin, to buy pretty much all consumer goods. So, as a consumer, you'll be able to walk out there and go to your grocery store or a fast food chain, and you can use your credit card and simply scan your wallet and pay with Dogecoin. Now we know that BitPay already has support for Doge, and it was one of the first coins they accepted. So I believe this news from Verifone will result in significant profits in October, November, and December. Before we come back to Dogecoin, let's talk about Ethereum for a minute. So, it is witnessing the same fractal that occurred in 2017 and resulted in a rise for Ethereum. Many people believe that if this pattern continues, which it appears to be doing right now, Ethereum's price will rise above $13K per token over the next 2 to 3 months. So, in essence, 4 technical indicators all lined up nicely back in 2017. They were the Relative Strength Index, the Bullish Hammer, the Fibonacci Retracement Level, and the Stochastic RSI. All of this lined up perfectly, signaling highly optimistic tendencies back in 2017. And right now, we're witnessing virtually exactly the same thing occurring again as Ethereum has crossed back above 3K per token again. So we'll see what happens, but considering all this, I'm extremely optimistic about Bitcoin and Ethereum. The next thing I want to talk about is Bitcoin ETF that is based on futures contracts. According to a lot of analysts, we'll see one of these passed in October with a 75% probability of approval in October 2021. And if not in October, then they say that it'll surely be approved in November. As I've said before, the first ETF will be a significant step for the entire crypto market. We're talking about billions of dollars coming from institutional investors in just a matter of weeks. Now, let's look at a really bullish update from today. So, Raoul Pal has come out and said that he is finding it difficult not to be highly positive about the next few months for crypto. As I previously stated, the Crypto Fear and Greed Index is witnessing a huge surge. And then there's everything that we've talked about it till now, including exchange reserves, the big moves from institutions, and the ETF approval. And all of this suggests that people are a lot more positive about cryptocurrency. Now, if we exclude Bitcoin and Ethereum from the entire crypto market value right now, we are approaching the all-time highs of $900 billion. If we could surpass the all-time highs of about $900 billion in market value that we witnessed in May of 2021, that would be a really positive indication for all the altcoins. The same is true for the entire market cap minus Bitcoin. If we can break above $1.4 or $1.5 trillion for the overall crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin, then that is the point in time when we might see a huge explosion for Dogecoin and other cryptos. So basically, he's really optimistic, and he adds that based on all of this, he believes crypto can 3x by the end of 2021 and 6x by 2022. Now, here's another really interesting fact about Bitcoin. The world's most recognized derivatives marketplace, CME Group, has announced its Q3 and September 2021 market statistics. They revealed that an average daily volume for Bitcoin futures increased by 170% in the third quarter of 2021. Another thing is that the open interest in Bitcoin futures has stayed consistently higher than the volume between August 20 and October 1. So this just suggests that people are still very bullish on Bitcoin despite all the FUD from China. Now, let's go through the 3 altcoins that featured on virtually all of the institutional investors' reports and websites. So I'll just list them off quickly without delving too much into any of them. So, Grayscale just rebalanced their portfolio, and in the Grayscale Digital Big Cap Fund, we've noticed that they've added a few more altcoins. So the most valuable coin in this fund is Ethereum. Now, we don't need to talk a lot about ETH. Everyone knows what it is. One argument is that it is the second most valuable cryptocurrency in terms of market capitalization. Ethereum is the platform on which the most decentralized finance apps are developed. It has the broadest acceptance of any cryptocurrency, and it currently has the largest NFT ecosystem. The second one is Cardano, which is the second largest investment in Grayscale's digital large cap fund. Recently, Cardano has had the Cardano Summit, they've had the Alonzo update, and now we're seeing hundreds of developers begin to write and use smart contracts on Cardano's ecosystem. Cardano has also been rated at the top of the CoinShares Digital Asset Inflows report virtually every single week. And then we have also observed Solana on their lists. For the first time, Solana was being added to this Grayscale Digital Large Cap Fund. Solana recently sold its largest ever NFT for $2.1 million, and this is significant because everyone is searching for an alternative to Ethereum NFT, perhaps one with cheaper transaction costs. And now, it appears that Solana is becoming that alternative. Many bigger purchases of Solana NFT are now taking place, and it's wonderful to see that this ecosystem is still growing. We're seeing hundreds of apps created on Solana, and it's exciting to see that it's now becoming a very important rival to Ethereum NFT. Now, let's talk about some interesting things for Doge and cryptos that happened around the world today. So BitOasis, which is a popular crypto exchange, will assist Dubai in curbing crypto frauds. It has collaborated with the Dubai police force to promote awareness about crypto fraud and scams. The exchange's collaboration with the Dubai police is meant to aid in the development of rules that will benefit crypto and make it safer for investors in the area. So this is fantastic news. We do need some rules for crypto to safeguard individuals from fraudsters who create a generally bad name for the entire market. And then there's Brazil, which is now drafting legislation to regulate crypto and make Bitcoin legal money. This is a big deal because Brazil is the world's 9th largest economy, and if they adopt Bitcoin as legal money, Bitcoin could skyrocket sooner than we all expect. Another thing is that it will act as a trigger for other major economies to consider it as well, so this is highly bullish for Bitcoin. And now, let's come back to the government. So the IMF is recommending CBDC and global crypto standards for financial stability. Basically, they're doing it to curb down the financial risks associated with global crypto adoption. And as I said, this is going to be good for cryptos in the long run because it'll make it harder for fraudsters to commit those crimes via crypto. And another reason I find this bullish is that IMF is finally recognizing cryptos as a force to be reckoned with. They know that it's growing really fast, and so instead of talking about banning them, they're just talking about making it safer for the people. And another bullish news came from the U.S. government. Several members of Congress have penned a letter to Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell urging him to support crypto innovation. I'm hoping that it'll make him change his stance on cryptos very soon. In terms of the entire crypto market, let's look at Plan B again. So, the creator of the stock-to-flow model came out and provided some intriguing stats on the entire market, which makes me believe that we're still in the second leg of the bull market and that we'll see new all-time highs. First and foremost, he anticipates that by the end of October, we'll see the price of Bitcoin hit $63K per coin. And based on this track record, I'd say that's quite plausible. And then he's also talking about the Bitcoin Relative Strength Index. The monthly RSI is at 66, which is significant since 2 peaks occurred in 2013, and that was very comparable to this bull market. We saw one at the beginning of 2013, one at the end of 2013, and then the RSI plummeted in the middle. Now, that is precisely what we witnessed this time around when the RSI surged at the start of 2021. So I think we will witness another surge around the end of 2021 when the Bitcoin Relative Strength Index returns to around 95 again. And because of all this, I am still highly positive about Dogecoin and all cryptos and believe that now is the greatest time to invest in them. But still, I'd like to remind you that I'm not a financial advisor and this isn't financial advice. So you should definitely do proper research before investing anything into crypto. Before we go any further, please keep in mind that we're giving away $500 to a random subscriber. All you have to do is like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment on your favorite crypto. Read our description for more info about it. Now, let's get started with today's video.